Hello, welcome back to the channel. So I'm currently in Asia working on a cruise ship until November. Currently in Halong Bay in Vietnam. Amazing place to fish. I do have my fishing rod with me always, just in case. So some of my videos this year are going to be around Asia, but today's video is of a session that I did in Sussex on the Sussex reefs last year around June time. I think I'd say in the video exactly what time of year it is. This is the kind of fishing that I absolutely love. Wild fishing. I like moving around, finding the fish. Yeah, just being in the elements basically. But yeah, just wanted to introduce me, the channel, and I hope you enjoy the content, and there'll be much more to come. Cheers. Hello, 29th of June. Come down, it's about 14 mile an hour wind, might come up to about a 20, and I'm down the reef fishing for bass today. We're over here, conditions look nice. I think it's going to get rougher, to be fair, which is exactly what I want. But at the moment, conditions look really, really nice, really favourable. But I don't want to speak too soon. I've got my general setup. I've got a Shimano, that's an 8000 Zaragoza. You just need something tough. Obviously these are pricey, so the only reason I have this is to fish a lot, and I want something that's robust. But any big reel really, just something like this that's cost a bit more is going to probably last and hold up to more abuse. So as long as you use a big reel and you don't abuse it as you go from out of snags directly on the reel, it should be absolutely fine. Just yeah, just be a bit wary when you're fishing with it. You don't put too much strain on it if you get snagged, etc. Yeah, the rod is a Pen Rampage 13. That's 46 ounce. It's a good rod. I've had it for years and years and years. The reel seats on these can go a bit funky, so I've epoxied mine back together. I'm just going to end the video here because my reel top has just popped off. All right, first cast. It's just shy of £5. That's £4 15/16. Is that a thing? No, 15, 16 is 16 ounces to a pound, right? Can't quite remember. But anyway, it said £4.15. Yeah, nice fish, first cast, squid, very short range. Happy days. Just keep an eye on the rod over there. So I had that nice fish, first cast. That was literally 2 minutes in the water, and I've just moved. And yeah, that first fish was on squid. Now I've moved. There's a little gap between the rocks here, almost like it's like an inlet that comes into this area. I've tried to cast bang in the middle. I've sort of cast slightly to the left, so I don't know how well that's hit, but see what happens. I've got quite a few ideas today of where to go. Big tide, beautiful day. Got my hat on. This is actually my mum's. Just missed an absolutely screaming take. Let's see if it comes back. What the fuck? lot of spider crabs around, so it's possible to lose your bait very quickly, but we'll see. Could have been an eel, and it might have just taken me in a hole now, so I might be snagged. So what can happen, they pull you to where they want you, and then you can't get out. If they even know who you are. I think they just pull the bait into the hole where they feel safe sometimes. Especially if they feel some resistance. Try something different. Use a peeler crab now. I'll bring that in a minute and see if there's anything left of it. I like big baits. I'm using a 6.0 Mustang Viking hook on the bottom, and then I've got a little stinger circle hook on the top. Works quite well. You normally get hookups on the circle hook at the top. So my other method is literally just to use one big circle hook, which is what I'm going to do now. The next bait. Like so. Spit out a camera. It's a big crab bait, and I've got trace ready to go. So let's move that. I reckon there's more fish out there. I think I just need to cast again. Maybe the bait's gone, maybe the trace is gone because of the spider crabs. That's possible as well. I mean, this is a huge circle hook. This is actually this is a 10.0, believe it or not. But with circles, my thinking is that there needs to be plenty of space around the bait because of the way circle hooks work. The fish takes the whole thing, and it needs to be able to turn like this. That's the idea anyway. We'll see if it works. It did work on the first cast. That was a 10.0 circle first cast with a big squid bait. This is now going to be big crab bait. Always big with me. Like big baits, feel much more confident in them. See what happens here. Literally like so. Nothing fancy about that. This is a beautiful bait. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. Okay. It's now 2 hours after low, and I've had 3 bass, loads of takes. First bass still the biggest. The other two about 2.5 pound, 3 pound, somewhere in this vicinity, straight after each other. But yeah, I've had loads of takes, just not all of them have materialised. I'm just going to try and mash up a bit, so I'm going to do crab and squid together. Let's see if that makes a difference. So I am don't melt until the crab. I literally leave most of the shell on, leave it looking like a whole crab. But because I'm combining squid and crab together, I'm going to de-shell it. I'm not that anal about it, it's just like this now, like this. So I've had 2 the circle hooks, and one I decided to change because I felt like I was missing bites. I decided to change to a Mustang Viking on the bottom, 6.0, and the circle smaller. It's like, I wouldn't say smaller, 6.0 the top. So 6.0 circle, 6.0 J hook together. The circle is basically a stinger at the top. This one's going to be just straight circle. So I'm going to try and make it fairly compact. I like to make it easy for the fish to get bait in its mouth. I think sometimes bulking out baits too much can make you lose fish or not hook up on fish properly. Certainly guilty of that. Just because you're like, oh, big is better, but big is only better if the hook's showing. And the fish can actually hit the hook properly. So it's not very neat. Not the neatest person in the world. It'll be like that. And then I'm literally just going to hook something like that. One side. And that'll be the bait. And that's going to catch 10-pound bass. Like so.